Well, my Spring Artificer made a little bit into the dungeon before I misjudged how much damage Silicrum could do. um, but anyways, let's continue on my list here. I think I demonstrated what a Spring Artificer could do enough there, so you could like look into it if you want to play it yourself. Since we were using slings last time, I'm actually really thinking maybe you wanted a high elf or halfling here. Mostly because high elves are good bows, so I could switch into using that sort of thing to use with the arrows. Halflings, they're also good with slings, but being an Arcane Marksman, he's actually starting right out from the gate as being a ranged user, so why not? So I guess we'll both be Halfling. And I'll note that even though I did use KQ there, just if you're like, following along this, there's basically these gods, say Sin, Trog, Ogre, Magleb, and Kiku, and I don't really feel like demonstrate what those gods did enough. Like, at least for Jivia, I was able to get the full party, and you saw me using all the abilities pretty much there. But I mean, like a Kiku, I barely made like to the first Randart, or you didn't get anywhere into like showing out what it could really do. Magleb, I've done a little bit of Magleb, but not really enough. Okawaru. There's not really much to demonstrate with Okawaru, but it's still, I haven't really demonstrated, I don't think, enough. Trog, I sort of die quick with Trog. Zin, again, Zin is like, I did get him to a high level, that priest, but I want to show off a little bit what the human priest does in more sane situations, I guess. Excuse me. And like, it can protect Halifax, it can give you a lot of boost to defense, and basically, Zin is like a end game god. He's not an early game god, so just to show it off. And I think there's a couple other gods I could add to this list, but Bialg, I demonstrated him enough. Evelyn, a god of healing, and that's pretty much all she does. Like, I mean, you get basically destroy items, protection from harm. You get lesser healing, lesser self healing. You get divine protection, and then like purification. And I pretty much demonstrate a little bit of what all this does, so, not that bad. I mean, there's some more to demonstrate, but you get the general idea of what Evelyn does. Laguno, I'm probably going to show off what the Laguno does with this Abyssal Knight when I get to it. And the only thing I was really missing with Laguno was that he gives you the ability to make distortion come on your weapon. And I never really banished it or corrupted the floor or anything with him. I mean, I could have, but I never really did. Other gods, Nemix, I could demonstrate him a little bit more, but I think I've demonstrated him enough. He's just about cards, that's pretty much all he is about. And Zom, I didn't really play a lot of Zom, but you get the basic idea. He's just the god about chaos, and it's basically crapshoot type play. The Death God, again, he's I didn't really demonstrate him a lot, but you sort of get the general idea. He basically gives you the ability to animate a dead. He gives you like a damage reflection ability, and he can gives you undead servants and let you drain your life, or drain the life of enemies and save souls. I didn't really demonstrate him, but I guess I should add him to the list. Yamadrill, so there's another one to add to the list. And we'll see where I go from this. But first, let's just get this Halfling Arcane Marksmen out of the way. And let's just go into it a little bit. So, Halfling Arcane Marksmen. And he's going to use slings. Species, backgrounds, Halflings, Arcane Marksmen. So let's look at the Arcane Marksmen first. This is a guy that was removed in version 0.8 and returned in 0.10. They can start with javelins, slings, bows, or crossbow. Though in the case of halflings, they can't use javelins, so they, I guess, start with darts if you choose that. They also get the Book of Debilitation, and that gives you a few hex-type spells, because these are basically ranged hex users. The spells for them, they're a little bit oriented away from what the enchanters do, which is run up and stab the guy in the face. For the Arcane Marksman, it's more about cause confusion and fear and rain damage on them from afar, and then keep doing that sort of combination. Basically, they say here, most effective precisely is to grab a decent melee weapon or whatever type your species are active for and use it in place of your ranged weapon for a while. Bows may be most reliable as a ranged weapon choice early on, as they are easy to find ammo for and do respectable damage. In the case of halflings with slings, they'll do enough damage that it's alright. So, you know, basically looking at the attributes here, slings are what they're best at. They're also good at throwing decently enough that that they can pull off bows a little bit. Compared to kobolds, they basically have reverse sling and throwing aptitude. They're a little bit better at shields than kobolds, and they're a little bit better at long blades too. So if I want to, I can like eventually go into short blades and move into long blades a lot easier than if I was with a kobold. In terms of their aptitudes, they're basically again reversed from that of like the kobold, which is like kobolds good at conjurations and that sort of spellcasting. Halflings are bad at it, but they make up of good translocations and good charms. So they're like the good self-buffer type character, these halflings, and that's what makes them stand out in comparison to kobolds, which are more offensively based. They also have slow metabolism, so they eat a little bit less. They have mutation resistance, so they don't get hit as much, and well, they get dexterity every level. And I think that's the same as kobolds, but I might be wrong about it. Let's just quickly check kobolds just to compare the two. And halfling kobold. So, you know, you have all this here, and then you have dexterity going up every 5 levels. And kobold's taking a lot of load. Let's just look at the hexes, or no, it's loading. So kobolds get a strength or dexterity every 5 levels. Halflings only get dexterity, so that's just, you know, full dex race as a comparison to kobolds. Aptitude-wise, you look at them here. Kobolds are better at fighting. Both suck at armor. Both are good at dodging. Both are good at stealth. Kobolds are better at stabbing, but they're worse at shields. And if you look at the aptitudes for throwing and bows and all that, kobolds are better at crossbows and slings and really good at throwing. Halflings are good at slings, alright at throwing, and, you know, somewhat good at bows and sucky at crossbows. And weapon aptitudes, halflings are kind of terrible at mace and flail, but they make up for being okay with axes and sort of long blades, I guess. But you probably want to stick with short blades and go to long blades with them. And then, you know, you have the kobolds, which have good arm combat, mace and flails, and short blades for their weapon attitudes. And of course, you see the magic aptitudes, blah blah. Charms, they suck at charms, they suck at transmutations, but they're good at everything else more or less for spellcasting. Alright, so let's go look at the Book of Debility edition here. This is all hexes. You hit the Corona, which lets you hit stuff a lot easier. Their slow is sort of it's okay. It basically slows down an enemy, and then you can just kite them, you know, run and hit them type of thing. Inner Flame, that's a sort of a good spell. What's great about it is that you can basically do Inner Flame on, say, an enemy that's retreating, and then as they're retreating, you can hit them, kill them, and then they'll blow up like a firebomb, basically, is what it is. You have to be really careful, though. If you do it next to yourself, you'll blow yourself up, as opposed to blowing the enemy up. And it's basically like an exploding fireball, is what it says. And they, you know, strew chunks around much like a wanted disintegration or leech up for deconstruction, if you've seen it. Enslaving, cause fear, mass confusion, other crowd control abilities, and that's pretty much all about the Arcane Marksmen. They're crowd control with, you know, ability to rain fire from afar and kill their enemies with it. So let's get to it. Here's my character. Here's the book. I got a sling. I got some sling bullets. This is probably, like, you know, what will do well for me. There's a kobold right up from the get-go. Let's throw this at him and kill him. There, I got myself an elven short sword I can use, so that will be probably a good melee weapon if I want. Let's see here. I've got currently, I'll turn off that off and turn, whoops, turn stabbing off, and I'll turn unarmed combat off, and turn throwing off, turn armor off, and turn stealth off for now. I'll focus on getting all this other stuff to, you know, hexes to 3, spellcasting to 2, dodging to 3, slings to 4, and biting to 1. And we'll go from there. There's a goblin. I'm going to move away from the goblin and go the other way. So we can have, you know, some distance on the goblin. There he is. And I kill him in one shot. He gave me a club. I don't really care about the club. There's a buckler already. That's awesome, because bucklers, of course, if you heard me on my Spriggan, slings work well with bucklers because you get no combat bonus. And if we look at the size bonus, bucklers for halflings is a little bit better than for Spriggans because they do not need to take as long to train up shields. Let's see here. I want to look at the shields, which means I want to go armor. I should probably just type in shields, but let's just do it this way. Shields. And here we go. So kobolds and halflings are small. They take bucklers at 7 as opposed to 5 or 9. And they can also wield shields at 21, which takes a long while to get to, but there's some good shields that can make it worthwhile. So that's worth, looking into. And when I get a scroll of identify, I'll see if those are cursed. I don't think it really matters if the bucklers are cursed, but I'll worry about it later. There's some large rocks. I can't pick them up. Kill you. Keep going, keep going. There's some bats. Kill this guy. Kill that guy. Access is free. Okay, we'll turn that off for a moment. Kill a newt. Kill the ooze. I'm gonna butcher this guy just so I have it. And let's see, I can memorize slow now. Let's do that. Yes. Memorize slow. Giant cockroach. There's a goblin, so we'll kill him. Okay, I've got a cockroach there. And a hobgoblin down there. Okay, they're all dead. I've got some more darts. And let's keep going. Another goblin. I'm doing a melee with a ranged weapon just because my slings is now stupidly powerful compared to anything else, so why go with something weaker until I get something that's gonna be stronger. I could use the short sword, but 0 skill is not gonna be as powerful as running around with the sling on full power like this. Rat. Rat. I love these rats. They're just everywhere. Drop this. Fighting's 1. Awesome. We'll put up intelligence so I have better chance of casting spells. Let's get off fighting for a moment, and then I'll focus on the other stuff. Dodging should be next. I'm going to go for. Kill you. Let's pick up these for slimes or jellies. Kill this guy. Kill that guy. Now, the thing about kobolds is that they can actually wear armor, as opposed to Spriggans who can't. So, even though I'm small, I can still wear stuff. And I also get bonus to my evasion, much like being Spriggans. And a small bonus you get for your evasions and such like that. So, depending on if I find some good armor, I might start training armor skill for it. Done exploring. Okay, we're gonna go here, and I'm gonna start re-identifying these stuff so I can identify where these stuff is okay, or if I remove curse. Or maybe I should put them on. 0 buckler. Uncursed. I want to possibly get a cursed weapon first before I re-ID. So, if it's cursed, I can find out what the remove curse scroll is. Those are poison arrows. I think we can live about them. Get that. There's a hound skeleton. If you recall from my video with Spriggans, hounds are pretty fast, so I can't outrun this guy. I can, however, cast slow on him and slow him down, possibly enough for him to. Yeah, he's there. so I got a little bit of distance on him. And I can also do Corona. He resisted that. Let's leave him be. I'll go down another staircase. You should get the basic idea what the slow spell does. It just slows down the enemy. Slings is 4, and dodging is only slowly getting up there. Turn that off for now. Shields, I'll leave you off for a moment. I'll leave that off for a little moment. I should take this off until... Oh, no. Kill this guy first. Take this off. It's not going to prime any defense until I actually train it up, so... We'll wait. Kill this guy. The Hound Skeleton was over here. Let's do slow. Corona. Okay, so what does Corona do? He's basically outlining light, so you see him softly glowing, moving slowly, so he'll actually be easier to hit with that Corona on. And he's slower too, so I can kill him as he approaches. And there's dodging 3 and spellcasting 2. Dodging actually went up a whole lot there, so didn't mean to do that much, but whatever. We'll get up to 4, I guess. A little bit more isn't bad. Kill that. Kill that. Kill the goblin. Kill this goblin. Now, why is there a potion in the middle there? Let's put this on his ring. That's a ring of dexterity. Awesome. A mite's a little bit more dangerous than most things because they can poison me, and I can't exactly outrun them as easily as I can on a Spriggan. I'm not a fast character, halfling, unless I slow things, and I'm not necessarily slowing everything I come across. There's a Trog altar. Crap, I got an adder right there. Let's put slow, and let's make a break for it. Hopefully I can outrun him. And now I want to go this way. And before he gets out, close the door. So there, he's trapped in there, he can't hurt me. Apparently something died here. I don't know what died, but whatever. This ruined trident interests me, so I'm possibly going to pick it up and see what it does. It might bind to me, so I don't want to pick that one. I don't want to test IDing that specifically. Let's go over here, eat a corpse. I finally got hungry there. Drop this. And memorize. Can I memorize anything else yet? I don't have Confuse on the Arcane Marksmen, but I still want to be able to get hexes up a little bit so slow can, help me a little bit more and be more effective. Eventually be able to cause fear, which is a great spell for, making things shoo away. There's yet another adder. So let's go this way. That door's open, so something's running around. Ow! It's a shootout. Boom. Boom. And there's an adder over there. Okay, this might be asking for it, but let's do slow. Corona. Hit. 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 Back off. And hit. Hit. Oh, he's not moving slower anymore. Too bad. I could try and kill him, but I really don't want to risk getting killed by an adder. I mean, I still don't have the HP to possibly survive poison if it happens, so... Let's go... There's a lot of... Here, and I will move this way. Is that the same adder? Let's see here. Slow. Back up. Hit, 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 hit. This might be asking for Pakrona to go up. He's moving just as fast as me now, so that sucked. Oh, I got a hit on him and survived. And there he goes, he's dead. Oh, that dealt with that one. I want to turn off short blades, and we will turn on hexes, as I said. So, go here. Let's just look around, pick up everything on the left. There's the sling, and the goblin is holding it. There's apparently no door over there, so turn that off. Keep going. Probably explore can't reach all areas because I can't, explore it all. There's a mite there and adders on the other places, so we'll hold off and try to explore the rest of this. Go down to the next level. And I'm going to put this on. That's a Ring of Evasion. Awesome, I got 2 good rings right away. Hit you. Get this. Hit that guy. Hit the kobold. Hit this giant gecko. That. A lot of kills there. Avoid a dark trap. There's this kobold. He had a short sword. Oh boy, we found our adder. Slow and run away. And this is where slow is great for running away from, say, an adder, which could possibly kill me. God damn it, this is where it sucks to have slow hexes, because I'm trying to outrun the adder. Okay, it's not going to help to keep outrunning him like this, because I can't outrun him. Let's do Corona, and hope I kill him before he hurts me. Hopefully he didn't kill me. But poison sucks. And it's already gone, apparently, so I guess I lucked out with poison. Maybe I'm strong enough to survive poison now, so I'm not worrying too much. Do this. You're resisting. I miscast slow. Okay, this is where it sucks, because I can't even cast slow on his adder, apparently. Because my hexes is too low at the moment. I've got to get my hexes up to get better abilities to cast stuff on guys. There's Egypt. I'm not going to mess with him in case he's got a good wand. If he's got a good wand, I don't want to be messing with him, basically. There's a book and a wand. Let's try this wand first. Zap, nothing happens, so it's a wand you cast on other people. This is a Book of Ice. It's got Encircle Hyperation, which is a hex spell. It's got Metallic Inglation, which is another hex and ice spell. And then it's also got Refrigeration, Bolted Cold, Freezing Cloud, Silcrum, blah blah blah. The ice spells aren't a bad choice, I guess, to go with at this point, because they got the hex spells in there, and I don't get those from the fire magic. But then Inner Flame is a fire magic spell, so hard to say. They're both good, basically. Encircle Hibernation, I could make things go to sleep so they couldn't, bother me and I can run away from them. Freezing Ura is definitely a win-win for getting, because it gives me Terrance Ice, but then Firebrand is pretty much just the same thing, so meh to that, really. I might be overusing these sling bolts a little bit. They're nice and all, but I should be using regular stones, I guess. There's a helmet. I can put on the helmet. So now I've got a helmet on. There's an Orcish War Axe. I just got poisoned. Let's qualify decent potions. Click. That is curing. Awesome. I now know where poison. Oops. I'll go back over that. I don't know what that is. There's Grinder. He can, of course, paralyze me and do other stuff like Torment, I think. Let's resist the husband. Let's try this on him. He's resists. That's paralyze. Awesome. I might be able to possibly kill him before he really kills me. We'll use the Sling bolts, and we'll hit him. Kill his goblin. Kill Grinder. He's moving now. Let's see if I can paralyze him again. If I can get him again, then boom. Possibly kill him right now. I don't mind killing Grinder right now if I can. I actually want to kill him right now. Nothing appears to happen. Out charges. Okay, I gotta do Corona. He's doing pain on me. Corona, and let's do slow. He's blinking, but maybe I can kill him if I'm lucky. Let's make a move like this. Slow. Corona. Alright, he paralyzed me there. Alright, we got him. So Hexes is now gone up 2 levels to 5. Evocations is now 2 and 2. That's fine, I guess. I don't mind getting evocations. And I'm 6. Boom. I actually didn't mean to train evocations that high, but whatever. It's not bad for me to train evocations, so I'll do that. Falcon. Kill the kobold. I don't want to mess around with anything until I'm picking up stuff. So Grinder is dead. Would you believe it? I killed the well, you know what? What's wrong with finding Sigmund right now? Alright, so he can confuse me, but I might be able to deal with him too. I miscast slow. He's slowed down. Do that and hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him. He's still slow. Let's just keep running at this point. And slow. He did magic dart. And let's just back off. Hit him, hit him, hit him, hit him. Alright, he just decided to go invisible on me. Let's keep firing in this area. Shoot a flame on me, I guess. Whoever it is, this is actually a better thing to use on him. Let's do Corona in this direction, and hopefully it'll hit him. There it is, or no it isn't. I miscast Corona. But Corona is supposed to make it so that if you hit stuff with it while they're invisible, you can see them. So do that again, hit him. Barely missed me. There we go. He's line in light. He's invisible, but he's slightly transparent but softly glowing. So he's visible because of the glowing nature of Corona. He confused me there. Click this. Alright, he stops glowing and disappears again. Let's try these other potions. That's a potion of might that will help my strength. Brilliance. Brilliance will help me in casting stuff. And him again. Possibly kill him. He stopped glowing again. I want to be able to cast Corona before just going up here. Damn it, I miscast. I hit him. I hit him. Alright, he hit me pretty hard there, but I'm going to keep fighting him just because I don't really care about dying here. I'll just restart if I do. I died. Ah, well, I basically had Identify, Teleport, Shard Scrolls here. Might have been helpful to use them, but well. So, Sigmund killed me there on D3. Let's try it again. But it just shows you how powerful you can be, possibly, if you're careful. I wasn't being careful there at all, but pretty interesting how I got fire on through there. Turn that off, turn this off, turn that off, turn this off, turn that off, turn this off. Keep everything else on except for slings, I guess, and I'll just focus quickly on getting stuff up. Kill a kobold, kill a rat. Get these stuff here. There's some poison needles. Kill you. Bink. Move this way. I get the Orcish Dagger for wielding. There's some more sling bullets. Those would be useful. Bile Python. There's another sling. I won't go testing with it because this is good enough to sling here. Keep going. There's jackals that direction. I want to do Krona. Hit him. Hit him. I reach level Hex is free, level 2. I'll take that. Turn that off for now. And kill the jackal one shot. Kill this bat. There might be more jackals if I'm not careful. So be careful. Elven dagger. I already got enough weapons, but whatever. Pick it up. I don't see any other jackals, so I guess I was the only ones. Hit this guy. There's a cloak. Do that. The goblin there is moving around. Let's kill it. I think the kobold heard that and was wondering what's going on. He's dead. Turn off spellcasting. Keep going. There's a rat. Keep going. Keep going. Fighting's level 1. Just need to get dodging out now. Done exploring. Okay, let's go to the next level. Awesome. That's a mimic. That's a potion is a mimic, so I think it can hold me, but let's just try beating it up. Let's do Corona on it so I can hit it better. Dodging's free. I got to level 3. Intelligence. We'll get it up to 4, I guess, just because it got a big boost there. Hobgoblin. Stones. Rat. Let's go the other way. And then we'll get him for the other side here. I'll actually memorize, what is it? Let's try Inner Flame here. Okay, they're both dead. There's a worm. Hit him, run away. Actually, memory is slow, too, since I got the chance for it. Ringmail, scrolls, cockroach. I got a little bit more HP, so I don't mind if I get hit by a cockroach. With the Spriggan, I'm so worried about being hit because he has such a low HP, but Halflings have a little bit better HP than that. They have 10% less HP, but I mean, that's a lot better than negative 30%. Use this. Two kobolds, knock him up. Feel like getting hit by silver darts. Kill you. What's this ring? No idea. Something to identify at least. Bing, bing, bing. This way, that way. Drop that. Eat. Get this. There's a hobgoblin throwing darts at me. I'm getting lots of goblins. More jackals. Hit you. Actually, I want to turn off dodging before it goes up, and we'll turn back on hexes. Done exploring. Alright, this guy sees me. This is where I hope I get slow off, and then Corona. And then we just sort of cut him back a little bit, and then start hitting him. Oh, I killed him real quick there. Awesome. Ooze, that's a bit slower, so I can just... Whoa, it's not that slow. It's slow enough I can run away from it, but... There we go. Down we go. An adder, again, is kind of dangerous, so... Let's wait till I get to level 5 or 6, I guess, to fight him, so... I don't have to worry about it too much. About his poison. Kill you. Kill you. You know, I'm actually not too worried about picking up a robe and getting a negative arm boost if it's cursed, so... Let's put these robes on as I pick them up. Mace. Darts. Killed that with one shot. There's another adder right there. Let's go here. Butcher you. Hit you. There's a goblin again. So these are both the up staircases that I missed. Or didn't go down. Didn't miss them yet. Eat the flesh. Found Elven's short sword, but I can't pick it up because it's in the range there. There's an up staircase. Power Explore, can't reach all the areas. So we'll go right there, I guess. Cockroach. There's a longsword if I want it. Pull this guy up. There he is. Kill the worm. Now we'll go down to the other one. Why not? My ability to find arrows is quite apparent. This run and the last. So we're going here. And let's pick up this. Alright, we're gonna mark him too. And I pick up this Orcish Scimitar just in case it's like not cursed. If it isn't cursed, then that's an awesome weapon too. Okay, god damn it, what's with all the adders? Okay, we've got adder here, adder there. I want to go up. Is one of the down staircases? Yeah, it's marked right there. Let's see here. I can go here. And I can try and take the kobold. And I might be able to take the kobold. It's just the adder is going to be kind of dangerous. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go 1, it's shouted. Move this way, it's still coming. Oops. I cast Inner Flame on the adder there. Let's do Corona. Hit him. Hit him. Okay, he died. That was really lucky for me, I guess. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Okay, drop. Yes. Pick that up. Turn that off. Turn that off. And now we got a hound coming at me, apparently. Slow. And just wail on him with these. Probably should have done Corona there too. X is now 4. I feel agile at 5. There's the other one, and apparently I've woken up this adder and a couple orcs next to it, so I think that's smite on the way down as well. And we know there's more orcs, so let's go this way. Let's do Corona. Beat him up and just run away. Let's do to him too. Okay, killed both those orcs, and then there's a priest here. I can't run up the stairs. This stairs has got orc priest on its other side as well, so let's hope for slow. Oh, I didn't kill that other one. And let's hope for this. Let's just try and kill him before he smites me again. And back up like this. This is a really bad spot to be in. Because I got, potentially both of these orcs to worry about. And okay, he's dead. Orc hit me with the Orcish Flail. I gotta worry about the Orcish Mage too, as you can see. Go like this. And I gotta hope for your Cure Potion or something to help me out here. This is apparently sustenance, by the way. So, just like hunger, if you wear it long enough, you'll see the benefits of it. And, click. That was mutation. I begin to heal more slowly. You feel clumsy. That was a really bad mutation. That was gain dexterity. And now I've got the Orc Mage right there for sure. And that was refresh. That's just our abilities. That's not going to help. I got confused there, so he's right there. He's right there. I can't really cast spells while confused, so I'm pretty like screwed at this point. I flew the wrong way. One moment. Alright, this might kill me, but I'm going to move up 1. Or rather, I moved away, which is good enough. This will probably kill me the most, but let's put this on. And he didn't get a chance to hit me yet, so hit him, I died. Okay, so I died there. That's the, I guess it. I'm not doing too well with the Halfling Arcane Marksmen. But let's try one more time. I mean, I've still got at least 20 minutes before an hour's up, so maybe I can get a little bit faster than this. So yeah, you can start with darts there so you see it. And do this one more time. I'm going to stop talking for a little bit just to try and muscle my way through this as fast as possible before... Oh boy, that might have been a bad idea. Okay, we are doing slightly better than I expected at that point in the juncture. Level 2. A runic dagger, that could be beneficial if it has something good on it. Or it could be cursed. Keep going. Another one. I got enough darts. Or no, I don't. I don't have any darts yet. Mail. Stones and a cloak. Hexes is free. Turn it off for a moment. Done exploring. Level 3, int. Put that back on. Get some flesh here. Get those. Get that. There's a Goliath Beetle. That's good experience to kill, so let's do that. Put for these ones and hit with these. Let's run away a little bit. Funny how I was moving there. Let's do Corona on it. So is this swing really resistant? No, it's just slightly. There we go. That should make it take a lot of hits at once. Moved up there. Let's do Corona. Let's outline light. Corona. Well, let's go a little this way. That's probably gonna let it run away, so do this. Corona. Corona. I'm actually running out of stuff to throw. Or, you know, dish out at it. Let's go pick up the stuff I threw at. Try it again. It's funny how slow they are. I can actually run around, pick up stuff that I threw at, and then come back to kill it. There it is. Corona, throw, throw, throw. Corona. It's not really dying. I could start throwing daggers at it if I have to, but okay, it's slowly dying at this point. It's almost dead. Should start running soon, or healing back up. Corona. Getting contaminated from casting my spells so much. There we go, it's running away. There we go, finally. Slings 4, spellcasting 2. Pretty big jumps there. Turn that off. Did I just skip stuff? I did, but oh well, I guess I'll live with that for now. I'll just skip when I go back over there. Darts. I actually used up a lot of stones, I think. How have you got stones? There's a Nemec's altar. And their Dwarven short sword. Dart trap. Let's test this out. Okay, that's Banshee. That made the guy run away like a scared little girl, so... Eek, 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 eek. Get that. Get the stones. He only had 1 stone, apparently. That's a funny way to run around with a sling. Oh, we didn't memorize slow yet, did we? Alright, let's do Corona, and hopefully I kill it. I did kill it. How nice. That's off. Turn that off for now. Turn off evocations off, because I'm training it out again. I don't want to. Krona, beat him up. Keep going. There's a fetish altar, a goblin, way up. Wow, he's got a lot of stones. I will not be running out of stones for a while. Dart. Done exploring. Feeling very hungry. It's time to start eating something then. Kill this bat. That gecko. There we go. Quokka gave me food. Let's memorize slow before I forget. And I guess we'll take it on. Krona. I'm actually pretty effective with Krona on adders there, so I should keep that in mind. Adders aren't too bad for far range most of the time. Butcher that. Hungry. Giant gecko flesh, drop that. There's a might again. Let's do slow. Krona, and beat him up. Level 5, I'll take that. There's a flail. Rat. There's some darts. There's another goblin. There's some boots. There's a glowing angel and Zin altar. And I could worship Zin with this guy, but do I want to? The thing about halflings is that they're actually not that beneficial to worship Zin because you don't already have the mutation resistance here. And Zin will protect you from mutations, but you don't really need to be protected from mutations as much. Soul Intensity is still a really great thing to potentially have for Zin because hunger problems are a bit of an issue when you can't eat the corpses of sentient beings, so you know, have to deal with that. Let's go this way. I'll load up the god page. Hopefully, and then Zin, the good god of law and purity. Drink blood, attack neutral monsters, sentient, blah blah. Basically here, he cures all bad mutations, and I think somewhere in here he protects you from being mutations. Yeah, protect you from mutations, costs nothing. So if you really don't want to be mutated, then Zin's okay, but maybe not. Let's just look at the other god choice I have. Zin is a god choice to consider though, because I just ran into him. The Hammett, Shining One, and Chepros. Yeah, why not? We're gonna go Zin right now. For a simple reason, I can start training up invocations. So I can pray here. Yes. The glowing angel refuses to salute you. So this guy's decided that he's basically going to be my enemy because he doesn't think I'm, I guess, pious enough. So whatever. Sometimes if you worship good gods, angels will be nice and say, "Go in peace, mortal." But if not, then they say hostile, which sucks. But oh well. There's an ogre. He is a good target for slow. Let's see. Can I memorize anything here? Alright, dare spells are not really worth casting at the most moments, so that is a good place to try and kill him. Let's do slow. Move this way. Slow. He's just not getting slowed, apparently. So we're just going to run from him. Kinda sucks that I wasn't slowed. I'm just miscasting it now, apparently. This is where it's good to get your hexes up early so you can use these spells. This book... I went the wrong way to this staircase then. So we're just gonna go here, I guess. Over there. just to escape this ogre. I guess I won't be escaping this ogre. Barely misses me and follows me. Now I've got an ogre on my tail. Alright, I might be able to slow him here. There we go, he's slowed, and I've got him on the next level, so I can explore this level. Still, that kind of sucks I have to go through him now, though, but at least I know he's down there. There's a scroll there. Might have been a monster is dead from that, whatever. Let's do Corona, and just hit him. I got poisoned. More orcs. And there's Terrance to boot, so I want to do what? Back up like this. I'm going to do Corona on this guy. Corona. Corona. And they're all dead. And as you can see, because I'm worshiping Zin, can't eat that flesh. And apparently I can't eat any other flesh because I let it rot. Whoops. Go this way. That's gone. There's Terrance again. I don't want to be dealing with Terrance just yet, so let's just avoid him. I can't really avoid him though. I have to deal with him. Or I can go over here. There's nothing this way, I don't think. Kill that orc, kill this orc, kill that orc. I'll take the falcon just to use it. Terrance saw me this time. Alright, so I have to deal with him. He's got an elven trident and wearing chainmail, so he's going to take a lot of being to beat, so he's through a stone. Is he like really resistant or something? He's not resistant at all, so I'm just really sucking at getting stuff with spells. And he doesn't appear to have any sort of okay, let's see if I can kill him with and Corona him. Alright, killed him. So I took a beating, but he's dead. Damn, no flesh from him. I'm starving. Eat a strawberry for the moment. Just keep doing that until I find something possibly to eat. And go here. And I'll just quickly eat a strawberry, go back down. Look at that, there is more to explore. There's an adder, hopefully I can kill it for food. Yes, food. Think, very hungry. Another adder. He may be poisoned, but I got food from him too. And there's a worm to top all off. Kill the worm. Oh, we only have 2 rocks apparently. Cockroach, that's gonna be food I can eat, even though it's gonna be contaminated. Done exploring, go here. And we've got the Ogre and 3 Gnolls next to me there. We're not gonna go down this staircase at all, for sure. Go here. Elskin, a bat. There is a glowing core staff that could be useful. I'm burdened because I'm carrying too much. Alright, let's do some read IDing and stuff like that, I guess. I could drop darts or stuff like that, but we'll save that for later. I'll equip stuff just to see if I get anything cursed, I guess. It might be a bad thing, but I got enough scrolls, so I might have something that's, you know, remove curse. That's not cursed. That is cursed, so I can't do anything else. Let's start going through this. That one was ID, hopefully. And we will ID what? This. That was a core staff of protection, so that's an okay weapon for, I guess, you know, melee. Halflings, you know, aren't too great with other stuff than, like, you know, long blades and axes and short blades, but yeah, I guess protection is enough that, you know, if it's something good, I want to check it out. That was cursed armor. That was random uselessness. No idea what that one did. Magic mapping. That was enchant weapon 2. Did I yeah, I took it off. It was cursed, but now it's no longer cursed. Let's test out this other stuff. That one is uncursed. That's uncursed. So that's all uncursed. All this stuff here. And do this. On which item? Let's try the boots. Nothing happens. That's the skill recharging. That's fear. That's teleport, apparently. Whoops. At least now I can, you know, get over the burning thing there. There's a Gnoll again. Let's hit him once, him twice, him 3 times. He's dead. Dodging is finally off because I forgot to turn off the training fort. Do all this. Oh, we got Menkar. And I could try and take Menkar, but really, it'd be better if I just left him be. There's no need to go after the mummy. Let's let I get like a puff wand of flame or something. You get wand of flame, that's fine. There's Okawaro's altar. There's the temple. Alright, so let's just show you off something. Because I was worshipping Zin there, I actually have the ability to do this. I can go abandon my religion. And here's what we're going to do. We're going to kneel to Shine One here. The Shine One is a powerful deity on the crusade against all evil. Followers and their allies may be granted various blessings upon merciful slaying evil and unholy beings. Worshippers must never use unholy or evil magic and are expected to prove their moral superiority by fighting honorably. The god demands followers to scour the world, examining all its inhabitants for traces of evil that must be eradicated. Followers can turn to Ilvin or Zin while keeping some of their piety. So, do I want to join them? Yes. So, I lost my religion, and the Shining One welcomes me. Sin, fairly go and vanquish evil with the Shining One. So, because Sin, the Shining One, and Elvin are all good gods, they don't mind if you, go convert. So, if you, convert, he's like, okay, that's fine. This is our good god. I don't mind if you go after the good god. And you just continue going. Okay, so there's the Ogre again. Can I possibly get him? Really far to help his Ogre? I guess I have to tell him I'm here then. Alright, let's shout. This is what you can do with him. Basically, you shout at him, he sees you. I slowed him down. He's hit with that. Let's pound him with this. And kill him. Alright, fighting's now gone from 0 to 2, level 6, int. So that just shows you a little bit what you can do with getting around his, what do you do with the hapless fool? Well, you can just shout at him and he'll respond in kind. Now I can eat, oops, I can't eat that, it's right away. But I can eat sentient beings with the Shining One. I just can't cannibalize like I can with Zin. There's the other Gnolls. We're just going to run away. And actually do Corona first. Beat him up. You had a lot of HP. And where'd the other one go? There he is. Krona. Okay, no, he's not seen me yet, so go here, go here. Shout. Shout for attention. Come on, die. Alright, let's do slowing. Krona again, I guess. Oh, I might die. I did die. Well, that sucks. I was not getting anywhere with the Halfling Arcane Marksmen. They're one of the harder classes to play, I guess, if you're trying to play them, but you can somewhat win with them once you get them, past a certain point. Just in my case, I'm just having a little difficulty getting past the early levels. But whatever. That's it for now.